Hey guys, there's something so sweet smelling burning voxels in the morning. I'm Kevin. This is Trove on PS4, out now on consoles after being out on PC, and open beta on consoles, Xbox One and PS4 for the past few months. I originally checked out this game at PAX East. Tryon Worlds was showing it off, and I got a presentation, got to mess around with a developer account that had a lot of items and things unlocked, so I decided to hop into the PS4 after their latest patch and check out what this game is all about. You start off in this hub world, and yes, I am riding a raptor with a top hat and monocle. So I'm just going to jump into one of these worlds. There's these various portals, which have the worlds based off of your class rank as well as your power rank. So you can see in the top left, I am a gunslinger level 4 and a power rank of 160. The game does have 14 different classes that you can purchase, either by finding a free class item in the game or purchasing by these multicolored gems, which you can get through real life currency. So right now I have two classes, the gunslinger and the ice sage class. So right now, gunslinger only level 4. This is a 1 to 3 level world. So let's jump into the adept venture world. We're in Peaceful Hills, adept difficulty. There are a lot of other players online. Each of these instances generally will have a 32 max cap. It is soft capped, however, so if you were in an instance that had 32 players, but your friend wants to join you, he'll be able to join you without a problem, and there won't be any issues of, oh, well, the world's full or anything like that. So what you do in this game, as you can see, it's a voxel-based builder, similar to Minecraft and the other ones on the market. Except here's some cool little things. So this cornerstone is where your home will populate. So regardless of what level, world, or realm that you travel to, when you hit one of these cornerstones and select it, your home, your base, whatever you want to call it, will populate here. No matter how it looks, it'll always populate. You can switch with the touchpad to go into this builder mode, allowing you to place bricks. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm hitting the barbershop instead of... Oh, that's kind of weird. There we go. Not the brick I wanted, though. So you can destroy that using the triggers. Which one? The yellow one. And there, now I have a little step here. So if I go elsewhere in this world and hit another cornerstone, I can populate it with my home or wherever else I go. I don't have much here. I've been mostly adventuring, haven't really been crafting anything. One thing they added recently is this loot collector. So let me just add a personal chest as well. I can go back in this mode, select the chest, and build it there so I can keep things there. So this loot collector is new. If you click into it, you'll see all these items here that I've collected over, a little bit. I've been playing maybe a little bit over an hour. What I could do is collect all, and any of those that I actually didn't pick up from that dropped from my character, you can come here and be like, hey, I need to collect this stuff. As far as that's how I believe it works. You see a character there. Just as we go invisible in build mode, you see other characters that are in build mode doing the same thing. So he's kind of building and destroying blocks there. So enough building. I'm not really in it for the building. I'm actually here to kind of just enjoy a relaxing online title. So what we're going to do is we're going to head to these dungeons. See here in the map, they really populate dungeons of varying sizes in the game world. So you can see here, this is one. You jump in and head down. You have a basic attack on R2. You see at the bottom bar, you have 3 real skills, L2, R1, and L1, which is your ultimate attack. You could also dodge, warp back home, use vials for health. It's set up in a very Diablo-esque style interface. And that's something that was really stressed to me during my time at PAX East, was that they really went in deep on the loot system, especially for styles. So I have this gun equipped. If I go into inventory, and it is gone. Oh, I see what it did. The loot collector actually takes the loot. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the world after we beat this, and I'll show some things off. But what I can show off right now is if you go to character sheet, you see the various. Oh, nope, they heard me. Use my big blast here. Again, this is a very low-level place, so don't expect much to difficulty. I can hop into a elite class world after this, and I actually died there earlier, which I wasn't expecting. Dungeons can range in size. This is not a large one, but this is actually a longer one than I've had previously. Oh, guys, these guys just spawned. Usually it's just usually a single room, couple enemies, especially in the lower levels. I am dying. Okay, let's. Okay, so that indicates that we've completed the dungeon and all the traps will disarm. So you get a treasure chest, destroy it, you'll get some loot. We have a rare face designed by part of the community. And which one's this? And a rare gun designed by the community. So that's another thing that the Trine World's been using, is a lot of user-submitted items, and they've added a ton in the game. You probably won't see every item ever in the game. So if we go back to inventory, as I was trying to do earlier, we should have this rare gun. It'll show on the left how it compares to your current equip. So this has additional 29 magic damage, 6% critical damage. So we'll equip that. As well as this rare face gives me an extra 91 health and movement speed. So we'll equip that. You can see there that the rare face is actually not what it looks like, but that's because I have a style attached to my face right now. So very similar to the transmorg options in Diablo, you can, if you desire, use any of the items that you've seen in the game, that you've collected at some point, and just use them as a style. So I have that actual new item equipped, so I have the stats of the new item, but you can then use any of the items that you found as just a visual appearance. So you can see there, the weapon hasn't changed. So if I go to my weapon, I have these 3 that I found in the Highlands. I got this Law of the Lawn gun, some ducks, and some crossbows. So I can equip the ducks. Do we have any hats? I don't believe I have any hats yet, which is fine. So if you go back here, we should have stronger weapons nowadays. So go here, take out this skeleton. Still only level 4, at least on this class. So I can just hop in, choose a class select, find my mage, or ice mage, switch. You see I have a different power rank for this class, and I'm also level 6 on it. See, I have a gem encrusted see-through sheep with a horn at the end. This looks like another dungeon. Get to drop an ice crystal on these guys. Just kind of take them out. The rare staff. The loot you get will be based on the class that you're using at the time. So I'm not going to get any weapons for a different class or anything if I'm using the ice mage. So I'm just going to switch back to the gunslinger. I was trying to level him up a bit. Rare gun, not in your collection. Designed by Kickgaraz. Load up our power skill here. Ooh boy, this gunslinger does not have good defense. Use our launcher. Kind of slow us down into the air. Must be the boss of the dungeon because he is tough to kill. So if you're outside the portal or if you run around trying to kite these guys, there will be portals that you can teleport to the start or to the end. So I can go right to the treasure chest and I'm going to float through it again. Got a rare hat. New rare face. Gonna equip that hat. And I'm gonna leave off the face. That's actually a pretty cool looking hat. So you can see here, cornerstone. I can come in, say, hey, I want this to be my home. Refill my flasks. The loot collector. So what this loot collector would do, I was wrong at the beginning. It'll take any item that you don't want and convert it into these different currency. I could go back and repurchase any of the items that I've sent to the loot collector. And if you go to the marketplace, which is the player run trading, you can see here I can purchase these items of, hey, this is a cool costume I want. I can purchase it for 49,000. See, shows me how much I have. Yeah, so this is crafting material, flux. So if we go to the novice crafting bench, these items will all require a set amount of flux. As well as these different ores that you can find. You see, this is the shape ore right here. Kind of just dig down. Once a dungeon has been completed, either by you or anyone else in this actual world, you'll see a giant voxel-based X appear on top of it, as well as it'll be X'd out in the world. So let's go in. I'm just going to do one more dungeon here, and then we'll head out and check out what else Trove has to offer. Boom. On the right side of the screen, you'll see your current objectives and quests you have. Once you originally start the game for the first time, you're really they give you pretty good progressive quests to learn the game. Like, equip this item, head to the dungeon, defeat the dungeon. Now complete 3 dungeons. Things that you would normally do in the game, but they'll give you rewards for doing them. So it's pretty good for new players. So I just unlocked my ult and decided just to unleash it. So I'm just dumping on these guys. They spawn that treasure chest in the lava. Jerks. But yeah, we can go back to the hub. See what else we can go through. Character sheet. Go back to our little ally. We can apply style. Same as the weapons that you can either equip them or just use their style. Various mounts. This is that starry Shemeep that I had on before. This one is just a Nimbus cloud. This hub world here is where you're gonna join all the various adventure worlds. There are other things here that you can see. We want to go into a player versus player. It's a 5-on-5, capture the flag. And then there are also these player run worlds. The Art of Swords, Turtle Club, Team Trove. So these are essentially a blank slate, and they're all built by the community here. Give props. Props given for building this. My personal chest. Drop items in it. Be a member of the club in order to use any of the stations. Forage. See if we have this rare gun. Upgrade it. Let's head back. Level 5. Let's show one of the elite worlds. The purple one here. So this is, every time you go through this, it's probably going to see a completely different designed world. The last time I jumped in this, it was a giant pirate ship dungeon, which I don't believe is the dungeon that I am seeing right now. Yeah, this is like a skyscraper world? What is this? It's like a carnival. Epic face. also glide. They have various wings. Some of them let you fly. Others just kind of glide down. At the start, you can... Where is the start? There it is. If you want to venture with other players, you can allow other players to teleport toward you, or you can just select the button and kind of just warp near another player. And we could follow this guy around. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. See what they're up to. Hey, there's a pirate ship. I don't know if that's a dungeon, though. What you doing? Oh, I'm trapping myself. Alright, so let's head to this castle. This looks like it could be a cool dungeon. The Lost Isles, Elite difficulty. Get out of the water. Yeah, dungeons won't allow you to take the bricks. You can't just kind of burrow into one. Although there have been times where most of the dungeons are underground, at least in the starting areas, and I've been able to dig underneath them to get inside. See what we can find in here. Probably should charge up our ducks. What is that? Is that a raptor? Oh boy. Teleport between locations within this dungeon. I guess there's another area to it. Oh, hello. Oh, God. Like a raptor robot. Whew. Okay. Let's kind of gain some life back here. This guy heading in here? Hey, Warlord. You want to join? Come here, buddy. Let's go. Some elite level items here. Ooh, boy, what is attacking us still? Nicely done. Look what we got. Gas mask. Cars level 6, level 6, level 6, level 6. Can't equip anything. We're almost at level 6 though. Let's head to possibly one more dungeon. Anything under water? That looks like you already started the dungeon. See if we can hop in there. Oh, there it is. There's. circular blocks threw me off at first. Oh, that's it for this dungeon. Where's the treasure chest, though? That is a big boss. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, so close. Like I said, it's out now, free to play, Trove, PS4, Xbox One, PC, and when you first log into the game, it'll ask you if you want to link your Tryon Worlds account. I recommend to do it because if you log into that on the various platforms, it'll keep everything that you've already earned in the game, so you don't have to worry about going from PS4 to Xbox One and having to restart over.